All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something that, let's be honest, almost every business struggles with: building a reliable engine for growth. We're going to be looking at the source material of a company called RevCalls, and we're actually going to reverse engineer their blueprint, because this isn't just a basic list of services. It's a structural look at how modern businesses are completely outsourcing their sales pipelines. Okay, let's jump right in with the exact phrase they use as their ultimate target: driving real growth. Sounds simple enough, right? But look, if you've ever run a business, you know that growth isn't just about crossing your fingers and wishing for more customers. It's a mechanical process. It takes systems, consistency, and a massive amount of effort. What RevCalls does is position themselves as the actual engine behind that effort. They aren't just selling you a single, isolated task, they're selling the entire outcome. To keep things clear, here's our roadmap for this explainer. 1. Driving real business growth. 2. Specialized industry solutions. 3. The lead generation engine. 4. Complete operational support. 5. A simple, results-driven process. And finally, number 6, building your consistent pipeline. Section 1. Driving real business growth. Why businesses choose RevCalls. When we categorize their extensive service list, it reveals this really interesting three-part ecosystem. Looking at their materials, they don't just do one specific thing. They've built a model covering 3 critical slices of the pie: lead generation and marketing to actually capture the leads, sales development to actively work and qualify those leads, and then operational support to handle all that back-end administration. It's a totally holistic approach. You aren't just hiring one person to dial a phone, you're tapping into a full-scale ecosystem. Moving on to Section 2. Specialized industry solutions, niche expertise. They don't just offer generic services to anyone who walks through the door. No, they specifically target 5 highly competitive sectors: healthcare, real estate, roofing, solar, and HVAC. Now think about what those 5 industries actually have in common. They all absolutely require a constant, never-ending stream of new clients or patients just to survive. The lifetime value of a customer in these fields is incredibly high, but man, the competition to acquire them is fierce. Notice the deliberate balance here. On one side, you have high-touch professional fields like healthcare and real estate. These require compliance, a lot of nuance, and deep relationship building. But on the other side, you've got volume-driven, specialized trades like roofing, solar, and HVAC, which usually rely on speed to lead and aggressive outbound volume. By mastering both ends of this spectrum, RevCalls proves their system is adaptable, whether you need delicate appointment setting for a medical clinic or rapid-fire lead gen for a solar team. All right, Section 3, the lead generation engine, how we generate leads that drive results. This list represents their front-end engine. These are the proactive services designed to get your business out into the market and grab attention. We're talking about gritty, traditional methods like cold calling, the task literally everyone loves to avoid, combined with modern strategies like digital marketing and social media management. They basically act as your outsourced megaphone. Pair that with sales development to qualify the interest, and you've got a robust top-of-funnel machine making sure your sales team is only talking to people who actually want to buy. Next up, Section 4, complete operational support. What happens after the click? Now, this is where a lot of businesses actually drop the ball. Seriously, how many times have you heard of a company paying a fortune for leads only to lose them because someone forgot to log them in the CRM or they just didn't follow up to set the appointment? Once that front-end engine does its job, this back-end support structure takes over. We see appointment setting, customer support, virtual assistants, CRM management, and data entry services. This back-end muscle ensures that the money you spent on the front end isn't just flushed down the drain. Nothing falls through the cracks. This perfectly visualizes the complete outsourcing model. You've got proactive outreach on one side, perfectly counterbalanced by back-end administrative muscle on the other. Because you don't just want someone kicking down doors for you, right? You need someone organizing the paperwork, scheduling the calendar, and managing the software once those doors are finally open. That is the fundamental difference between fragmented outsourcing and a truly cohesive growth partnership. Section 5. A simple, results-driven process. Our simple process. Here is how all of this builds into a chronological pipeline. They map their services into what they proudly call our simple process. Step 1 is all about initiation, outbound lead generation, and cold calling. Step 2 is the conversion phase, appointment setting and sales development. And Step 3 is retention and organization, CRM management and customer support. It takes a completely chaotic, difficult task, growing a business, and turns it into a predictable 3-step assembly line. You can literally visualize a prospective customer moving smoothly from that very first contact all the way to becoming a retained client. And finally, Section 6, building your consistent pipeline, the final payoff. They pose a very direct question to prospective clients right on their site. Ready to generate more qualified leads? Notice they aren't asking, hey, are you ready to hire a virtual assistant? Or do you want to buy some cold calling hours? No. They focus entirely on the end result, qualified leads. Because at the end of the day, that's what every single business owner genuinely wants when they wake up in the morning. Ultimately, as this final quote from their site points out, the real value isn't just in outsourcing individual, disconnected tasks. It's about connecting with high-intent prospects to create a predictable, scalable pipeline. A consistent pipeline is the holy grail of business. It gives you predictability, scalability, and, honestly, peace of mind. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on as we wrap up this explainer. Take a hard look at your own business model today. Are you actively building a unified, consistent growth pipeline, or are you just frantically plugging leaks in your daily operations?